Hi, I'm going to go through declaring and initializing variables now. You guys learned what type of variables that we're going to be using to start with. We're going to use string, int, double, and char, and hopefully now you understand the difference between them. Now we're going to talk about how to declare a variable and initialize it so that you can use it in your program. So declaring a variable means that you're going to state what type is it. So if I'm going to store something that's going to be letters, it's going to be a string. If I'm going to store something in that variable that's going to be a whole number, I would use an int. And if it's going to be something that's going to have a decimal point or anything with money, is going to be a double. And then char is just going to be a single letter symbol that you might use. Initializing means that you set it to a value. So like when you have math and you say x equals 10, equals 10 is initializing it. So you do the same thing with a variable in programming. You may set it equal to 0 to start with, or you may set it equal to a certain value. So right there, we've just declared the variable. We said we're going to use a variable called x, and it's going to store a double type of a value. So it might be a decimal point, it may be dollars, and then to initialize it, we say what it's equal to. So at the beginning of my program, I'm saying x equals 1.6. The first line of code is declaring it. The second line of code is initializing it. If I'm using a string variable, so I say string h equals hello, and notice my string is a capital S. Int and doubles are lowercase and char is a lowercase c. String is always going to be uppercase. The variable h is declared to be a string type, so I'm saying that I'm going to store something in a variable named h that's going to be strings, and then it's initialized to the value hello. If I want to declare more than one variable at one time, I can do that, but they all must be the same type of variable. So for example, I can declare 3 variables that are double. One is D, one is mud, and one is puma. Notice I just have a comma between them. That's it. And I don't reuse the word double. I use it at the beginning, and then I list them with a comma between it. I can also declare them and initialize them at the same time, and not all of them have to be declared or initialized. So if you notice, this one is declared and initialized. This one I am just declaring, and that's okay. Notice they're all doubles and a comma is in between each one. So X, M, and P are declared and initialized, and zoo is just declared. I hope that helps you understand declaring and initializing variables, and we'll learn a little bit more later. Thanks, and have a great day.